Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of the Megacities GIS Lab. So this is the first of two different labs that we're going to be using a program called a Geographic Information System. So GIS has become more and more popular as a tool for a variety of uses. You may have talked about GIS tools in other courses. If you've taken a geography class, for example, that's something that they often talk about in geography. It can also be used in a whole host of other ways. And essentially what GIS does is it is a map tool that enables us to embed data into the map so that we can analyze that data spatially. So rather than just looking at a bunch of numbers in a spreadsheet, we can take those numbers and we can integrate them into the map and we can look for patterns on the map. So there's a whole lot of things that can be done with this, but for this particular activity, what we're going to look at is we're going to look at a special map that was created for us to look at the growth of megacities worldwide. So this week you're learning about urbanization and the trend that we see more and more people are moving from rural areas into urban areas. Some of these urban areas have grown so large that they would qualify then as what we're going to call megacities. So if you click on the link here in the lab, it's going to take you to our map. So again, this is a map of the world. You're looking at the world at night right now. And there's a couple of different tools that I want to sort of orient you to in this video, which will help you complete the lab. So you can click and drag on the map itself, and that will actually move you around the map. So again, a simple left click and drag is how you get around the map. You can also use the zoom in button. And of course, you can use the zoom out button. You can also, let's say you're zoomed into the map very close and you want to get back to what we're going to call the home screen or the home view. It's the view of the map where you started. You just click on the home button here and it'll take you back to the map where you started. So you can go to the original, what we call the extent of the map. In addition to those tools, you're also going to be using tools here in our left hand, what we're going to call the legend bar basically. So if you click on, if you click on About, it'll give you information about who created this map. So this map was done by a company called Esri. So Esri is a GIS provider. So they're the ones who have kind of provided the technology that lots of other people use. But what you'll use more is you're going to use content and you're going to use legend. Okay, so content is what we're going to be using. Under content, you have all of the different what are called map layers. So the map layers are the data that's embedded into this map. So right now, the current map layers we have visible, this layer called Earth at night. That's the layer that's visible. If I uncheck this box next to it, you just have a plain old map of the world now. Turn this back on, and now we have the map at night. So throughout this particular lab, it will ask you to turn different layers on and off. So I might turn on megacities, and now you'll see that there are blue dots on the map. I might turn on world urban sprawl, which again, some of the layers you can't see unless you turn other layers off. And sometimes you have to zoom in to see certain layers. So they won't be visible until you get closer into the map. So world urban sprawl, for example, didn't show up as anything until I zoomed in on the map, and now I can see these orange shapes. We call those polygons. So again, I can go back to the original zoom of the map, I can turn world urban sprawl off, and I can turn on Earth at night. The other thing you might need is for each map layer, there are icons underneath them. One that says show legend, another that says show table, change style, cluster points. You're going to need to show some data sometimes. So for example, let's turn Megacities back on and let's show the table. And now down here at the bottom of your screen, there is the data table. So this is the data that's actually visible and present on the map that you're looking at. So we're looking at a whole host of different cities. You can sort this data by clicking on the different columns. So we can sort by rank. We can sort by population. We can sort by population growth. There's lots of things that we can do with this data. So when you're done with the data, you can click on this X and that will turn it off. So that should give you just, again, a very general overview of what you'll be doing. All of the instructions on how to answer the questions and complete the assignment can be found in the Megacities Lab. And again, if you need to, please reach out to me with any questions you have.